Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video we will learn about the feature of packing and unpacking in Python. So what is packing and unpacking? Let me get started with the unpacking first and later we will move to packing. So unpacking means extracting the values from any iterable and creating multiple variables with those values. Let me explain this in briefs. So here I have a list of numbers, and this list of numbers I want to create a variable such named such as a, b, c or d, and I want those variables to to be initialized with the values of this list. So let me write a code for that. So a comma b comma c and d. So here I have created four variables and I am initializing those variables with the help of list. So what will this line do? It will extract the values from this list. As list is an iterable, so a will get the value 1, b will get the value 2, c will get the value 3 and d will get the value 4. So let me print a b c d, a b c and d, and let me run this code. So here you can see 1 2 3 4 are printed. But what if I only want the three variables? Only want to extract the first three values and put those into the list. So a comma b comma c, okay, equals to list, okay, and let me print abc, ab and c. So will this code work? Like, will this code generate the values? So I have run the code and the code is giving me an error which is too many values to unpack. Expected 3. So what Python is telling me that this list consists of more than 3 values and you are only trying to extract the 3 values. What about the remaining values? Because list consists more than 3 values and you are only extracting the 3 values. What about the remaining value? What do you want to do with that value? So Python is giving me an error here. So I have to instruct Python like you can ignore all the other values, or you can initialize C with all the other values. So in that case I can instruct Python by giving the instructions such as like I want C to hold all the other values. So asterisk. So asterisk will help to instruct Python that I want first two values first two values of the list a as 1 and b as 2, and all the remaining values in C. Okay, so let me run this code again. So here a got initialized with 1, b got initialized as 2 and c got initialized at 3 comma 4. So C is a list whereas a2 are integers. But what about the case where I want the first and the last value and I want all the other values into another list? So I can instruct Python for that also. So I can mark my asterisk here and run the code again. So you can see that the a got initialized with the first value, the c got initialized with the last value of the list, and the b initialized with all the remaining values present in between, which is 2 and 3. Okay, so what if in certain case I want to skip like second element and I want to put 1 into one element and 3 and 4 into element named b. So let me try that. A comma b of lists. So I want the first and the last element and I want to ignore all the other elements. So in Python we can utilize like underscore for ignoring those values. Okay, so underscore comma b. So what will this code does? So it will extract the a value, it will extract the b value. A value correspond to the first element and b value correspond to the last element, and underscore correspond to the all the elements in between. But but underscore can't take more than one value because I haven't instructed Python that the underscore will take more than one value, so I have to write asterisk over here. Okay, so let me run this code. Print a comma b and run this code. So here you can see that A value is 1 and B value is 4. So what about all the other values? Does this underscore ignored all the other values? No. In Python, underscore is not only used as an ignoring purpose, but underscore act as a variable itself. So underscore is like taking all these values and storing it in itself. So if I print the underscore itself here, it will show me all the values. So in Python, underscore also works as a variable. Okay, so this was all about the unpacking. Let me get started with the packing now. So what is packing? So packing. So packing means by aggregating all the values and creating from that. Suppose I have a list, and from those lists I am extracting A and B. Okay, and I want to ignore all the rest of the elements, so I'm using asterisk and underscore. I'll just ignore all the rest of the values. I just need the first two values. Okay, so all the first two values. Okay, so I am printing A and B here. So here I have got an output 1 and 2, and I want to create a list using the values of A and B. So what I'll do, I will use a variable name list2, and I will initialize it with A comma B. Yeah, this is packing only. So I have created another variable named lst2, and this is not only a list, but it consists of the values from A and B. So let me print list lst of 2, lst of 2. So here lst of 2 consists of 1 and 2 as a list. Suppose I want to like generate a list of all the with the first variable and all the remaining variables. So here I will point to asterisk and underscore. Okay, let me run the code. Let me print the list. So here you can see a new list is created with all the values that include the first value and all the remaining values from the list. Now B also storing the second value, but it is not present in the list because I have initialized the list with only the first value and all the remaining values. So this was about the packing. So thanks for watching this tutorial, and if you have any doubt related to packing and unpacking, you can let me know in the comment section.